I think a part of me truly believes that I am the epitome of wasted potential. Big dreams, big talent. The only thing I needed was the effort to keep going. And I can see how that is going. I've watched myself throw myself away. Opportunities, looks, skills. I have truly done nothing but coast for so long. I want to be a singer, but I don't practice singing. I want to be a songwriter, but I don't write songs. I want to be a performer, but I do nothing to give myself channels to perform. I've followed the structures given to me, but have spent none of the time I was being supported by others, building a place for myself. And I have let myself make it my identity. Someone who coasts, someone who does not try to understand, even when given the tools and resources and people I need. I still do not go to my workbench. I would rather lay in bed and daydream of the life I could have if I applied myself, hoping one day I'll waste away enough to dissolve into the realm of fantasy, content to wither in delusion than work in reality. Even when I make attempts to change, I do not truly believe I can do it, and my lack of total commitment, my hesitation before I jump, guarantees that I'll fall every time. I go through all the right channels, get medication, go to therapy, and all while keeping any hope of actual change locked in a cage in my heart, imprisoned by the idea that reality will always and forever be painful, that it is much better to disconnect, to stay where I am unsatisfied, rather than risk the next place be failure. I would rather believe that I am useless and stupid than invest in the possibility of a better life, of actually achieving the fantasies for risk of discomfort. For to be uncomfortable is worse than to be in pain. Part of me wonders if comfortable is the best I believe I'll ever get. But comfortable is not comfortable forever. The world around me has aged and decayed, and I have watched it crumble around me as everyone else moves on, terrified of the end, but unwilling to save myself. I'm a year away from finishing college with nothing to show for it. No friends, no skills, no practice, definitely no discipline. Certainly not a plan for what comes after. My brain refuses to process the cliff I soon must jump off of, and in doing so, I find it ever closer with no idea of how to get across. All while I wait to be saved for the magical moment where everything clicks and life is perfect. I'm terrified to acknowledge the fact that my fate is entirely in my own hands. Passive will soon no longer be safe, and I'm terrified I will end up in pain because of my own negligence. It will be so much harder to correct course now than it would have been to just start over. But that's not quite how it works. But the longer I wait, the even harder it gets. The only easy way out is death. And we've already determined that that's not an option for me. Although I've long attributed that to more cowardice than strength. And yet I am here. And yet this thing I perceive as cowardice has given me another day, another chance to move little by little, inch by inch. And what a blessing it is that the decision to be passive is not a one-time choice, But when we have the chance to make every day, every hour, every moment that we have, I may get frustrated with my choices. That leaves out every tiny choice I make to keep myself alive, to keep from succumbing to the apathy. I miss the small voices screaming to live, even as my body tires and loses the will. I've not given up yet, and I must not, ever. As long as I am here, there is hope. As long as you are here, there is hope. It's not too late. It will never be too late to choose to live.